I'm just gonna do a fade here to get this other screen up.
Everyone. I would rather sing than speak. Look at my feet.
You may be live. I don't know if you are or not.
Ew. Oki, Zanitapi, Ikstoiwa. Hello, everyone. How are you? It is a cold and stormy night in our part of the world. We hope you are all well, staying warm and safe. The South Country Fair Association gratefully and humbly recognizes that our festival is located on the traditional land and territory of the Niitsitapi, Kainai, Piikani, and Siksika, the Blackfoot-speaking people in Treaty 7, Southern Alberta. We are grateful to be here. We would also like to recognize and thank the Alberta Foundation for the Arts, Canadian Heritage, Stronghold Brewing Company, CKUA, Festival Hall and the Calgary Folk Festival, and the Empress Theatre in Fort Macleod. For more information on upcoming Dogstar events, find us on social media or visit www.southcountryfair.com. Now, I would love to pass things over to Trent so that he can introduce the Dogstar sessions. Enjoy.
Well, hi everybody. I hope it's all working. There might be some glitches. We're a lo-fi bunch thrust into a hi-fi situation, I can tell you right now. And so, things will improve over time. This one, it's just been quite the curve just to get things to work. So hopefully they are, and we'll continue to do so. And if for some reason something stops or fails, we will be uploading these shows, William Prince and Terra Lightfoot, to the respective delivery points, the YouTube Studio 3 and Facebook South Country Fair's page. And on that note, I would like to say thank you very much for taking the time to be here with us. It's been quite the year, hasn't it? And with some luck, if everybody behaves, we'll be able to have a festival next year, and that's what we're looking forward to. And in the meantime, we've got some excellent shows tonight. And the very first one is William Prince. He was an amazing artist. I could read from here. I'm going to go off script. Sound like anybody else? But everything I've heard by him, every moment in every song has touched my heart. And I can't say that about very many artists, from anywhere, especially Canadians. They're few and far between. I very much appreciate William's spirit and his music and the stories he tells, because he has it's very deep, the depth of his experiences. He transmits them very well in song. And he's been around. I can't even begin to say how many places he's been and played with our Alicia Grace as well. Hi, Alicia. Hi, William. So, without any further ado, he's got records, Reliever is doing very, very well. Gospel First Nations has just been released. It's a fantastic album, fantastic stories. And on that note, we'll just proceed straight to William Prince.
South Country Fair, are you there? I think you are. So let's gather now on the internet. With all due respect, please stay 6 feet that way or across the screen. Thank you for having me here. Hey, South Country Fair, how you doing? William Prince here, greeting you from my home on Treaty 1 territory in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The gateway to the west, I'm told. And thank you all for joining, being a part of this wonderful broadcast, and all the special folks who make South Country Fair what it is. Let me tell you, I've had the pleasure of being there one time, but I feel like I've been there year after year after year for some reason now. I feel like I know so much about South Country Fair. Maybe we'll elaborate on that a little later on. So I'm gonna sing you guys a few songs, and hopefully wherever you are, you're safe and you're in a good place this evening, and you're as elated as I am to be here. Hopefully this goes fairly well. All right. Here's a song called The Carney. I'm gonna try not to get lost on the way. One half of my two oldest friends took a job till the summer's end. A wonder show and a pop-up tent, kicking dust in every small town. And out of work in the end, a few hundred a week ain't that bad, my friend. Don't think he ever picked up a wrench in his whole damn life. Buzzing lights and the mosquitoes bit, thought for sure that he'd quit. Just as soon as the nighttime hit, well, he proved me wrong. Oh, 'cause by the end of it, the tilt-a-whirled and the zipper zipped, and he had both hands in it from sunup until they tore down. And most these folks ain't like most these folks. Keep in mind that some folks lie. And if you ever need a place to go, just look for the neon sign. Popcorn soda and caramel apples. 3 weeks in, oh, he couldn't stand it. Sleeping on a paper-thin mattress, praying for early rain. Fist fight almost went in the fire. Garbage tattoo of barbed wire covers the arms of this kid named Kyle, who swears George stole his weed. Fairground littered with happy families, painted faces in cotton candy. The kind of life that would be just dandy, but then who'd run the rides? Guess that's just carny life. 'Cause most these folks ain't like most these folks. Keep in mind that some folks lie. And if you ever need a place to go, just look for the neon sign. Most these folks ain't like most these folks. Keep in mind that some folks lie. And if you ever need a place to go, just look for the neon sign. Look for the neon sign. Look for the neon sign. Well, cheers, everybody. Well, as I said, privilege and a joy to be here this evening, especially in the wake of putting out a brand new record. I said that the year 2020 was going to bring about a clarity, and you know, it started a simple idea. I was singing some songs for Mother's Day on a live stream and dedicated a few gospel songs to my mom. The Peguas First Nation was on lockdown, so feeling extra nostalgic, wishing we could hug and have dinner, you know, and but if that's the biggest trouble, you know, you're still pretty far ahead of the curve, and I started to rejoice when people said that the songs were moving and they felt a connection to the old gospel, and brought me to this place where I said, you know, I think I'd like to record a couple gospel songs, and before we knew it, we had a whole record on our hand, and ended up calling it Gospel First Nation, and speaks of this beautiful place in Fisher Bay, Manitoba, that means the world to my family and I, taking drives there with my dad and just sharing in the things that mattered most to us, and some of the things that didn't matter at all, it ended up. And I think of it now and it keeps me calm. I think of where I learned music to sing and help people in their time of grief at funerals and wake services, and I guess my music's always done a bit of that. You know, I put out a record called Reliever earlier this year, and I think relief is what we're in search of right now, and these songs always made me feel better. I've seen these songs lift spirits in the bleakest of times, coming from some of the roughest places. I think they can lend themselves to what we're living through now as we weigh and measure a life that we once had, where we could do all that we wanted and see whoever we wanted, and put into perspective and the scope of clarity that our health and our family is what matters the most. And in the age of fame, how we're humbled to all wear masks right now, so celebrity doesn't matter. And it's funny how the universe will always humble humanity in some way. And so while we're here, I humbly offer this little record called Gospel First Nation, and it's filled with some of the first songs I ever learned to sing, and songs that mean a lot to my family, and I'll play this one now, about Fisher Bay. Jesus just might live down in Fisher Bay, blending in amongst the boats and lines. When it comes the winter, nobody seeks the Savior anyhow. He could just hide out past the broken hoops in that old Bible camp. A winding road will lead you to the mouth. There's beer cans on the pulpit, clanking like a choir, diamond-covered baggies on the ground. Up there on Gospel First Nation, the highway feels like salvation. In days of childhood, wondered how I would wind up where I am today. Just need to see it for yourself. Does something for your health. If we left right now, I could show you. I swear Jesus just might live, alone with all our sins, in Fisher Bay, Manitoba. Sure sign of some sinner slapping things in park, leaving their communion scattered in the dark. You could sit for hours and only hear the sound of the trees keeping the lake and sky apart. Me and my old man would drive up to this place, talk about our lives and talk about the stakes. Often he would bring about the time his younger brother drowned, and he was thankful that he only lost his legs. Up there on Gospel First Nation, the highway feels like salvation. In days of childhood, Wondered how I would wind up where I am today. Just need to see it for yourself. Does something for your health. If we left right now, I could show you. Oh, Jesus just might live alone with all our sins in Fisher Bay, Manitoba. Up there on Gospel First Nation, the highway feels like salvation. In days of childhood, wondered how I would wind up where I am today. Just need to see it for yourself. Does something for your health. If we left right now, I could show you. Jesus just might live alone with all our sins in Fisher Bay, Manitoba. I know my Savior lives peaceful in a house without any kids, somewhere like Fisher Bay, Manitoba. You know, I can't help but kind of laugh now, because every time we've been playing the song around the house, because it just came out a couple weeks ago, and every time that last little line comes in, you know, peaceful in a house without any kids, Wyatt always reacts and says, you know, without any kids, you know. So it's like become this little, you know, expectation at the end of that song. It almost doesn't sound right without Wyatt saying something at the end of it. But that was just a little bit of I guess, an inside joke for any parents that have been at home during, well, this, I guess that's all of us, with all our children, you know. And as chaotic as it can get sometimes, I absolutely love that when he's here and, you know, happy and comfortable. And I think all great parents feel that way, but it's totally human to like take some quiet. I'm the first to need quiet reflection, and I love a noisy house, love a noisy, disheveled house, because there's a happy child that lives here, and it's not a museum, it's a home. So, and thankfully I live in a beautiful home because a beautiful partner takes care of us. So keeping with this gospel record, I thought I'd sing you guys a song by a gentleman by the name Bob Norman from the Flying Dust Reserve in Saskatchewan. He wrote this song about his, I guess, battles with alcoholism and asking, you know, for freedom from it. And that's a common story with a lot of old Christians who used to, you know, drink and party in the world and find themselves, I guess, saved and living this new life. And I always loved the old timers when they would reflect on their wilder ways and just showed again that humanity. And so this song, Higher Power, again, embodies the belief that First Nations people believe in many truths, and the great Lord, Creator, He or She, like I say, all these different things. That's where respect comes in. It may not be what I believe, it may not be my thing, but you know, there's this misconception with First Nations people, and even when it especially stems to this idea of land, and how, you know, we were always willing and wanted to share land and share with people that were in need, and like that relationship became so complicated. And this album very much addresses those feels around, you know, colonization, Christianity, and gospel music as a weapon to extinguish my Indian identity, to remove my family from the timeline of this great country that's kind of built around a nationalism that we are all inclusive, loving, and respectful, when truthfully there's a lot of things going on that disrespect the First Nations, the first inhabitants of this country. You know, lack of consultation for various things, pipeline spreading. I'm talking about lack of full education on reserves and access to clean drinking water and adequate housing. Things that we take for granted, but things that I grew up around and very much a part of. Living in a house with no water. And with that, I was trying to spread this gentle message of gospel in the record and believing in a higher power. And I think with more respect and more dialogue will come the normalization of these talks that yes, there were a people and there are still a people mistreated in this country. And I feel like I'm one part speaking to the choir because I know the heart and soul around South Country Fair. And I know the people that attend there and their welcoming, loving nature. I've had the privilege of spending time with Trent and Maureen and the families from a place called High River. And so I've always felt welcomed. And this feels like a safe place talking about these things. I guess thank you, South Country Fair, for allowing me to be here to share these things with you. In this world of many pleasures, I know there's some good times. The life of an alcoholic was a life that once was mine. Smiling on the outside, inside crying all the time, searching for companions, but all alone without a friend. Yes, there's a higher power, and now I know his name. When I called on Jesus, into my life he came. He took away my cravings, and he washed away my sins. He changed this alcoholic into a child of a king. Yes, my life is like a story. I was searching this world for fame, in a world of wine and whiskey, but it only brought me shame. Took away my cravings, and he washed away my sins. He changed this alcoholic into a child of a king. Yes, there's a higher power, and now I know his name. When I called on Jesus, into my life he came. He took away my cravings, and he washed away my sins. He changed this alcoholic into a child of a king. He changed this alcoholic into a child of a king. Well, I'm thankful the Lord still humbles me with a stumble once in a while, but I guess that's the whole point. Thank you for humility, and thank you for listening. Carrying on here. Play you guys. Yeah, that's a song called Higher Power by Bob Norman. And, a song that meant a lot to my dad, you know, being freed from alcoholism himself. And my dad went on to be a speaker for AA for many years and traveled to different cities giving speeches and having us stay in hotels, and everything he did kind of, you know, led me to this place in a way. So, you know, no wonder I like traveling and staying in hotels. But here's a song called Lighthouse. I invite you all to just take a breath if you need it. A ship in the harbor will always stay safe, tied up to a dock, and why it was made craves wind through the sails. It's wood on the waves, paired to the great unknown. 102 fathoms, there live the spoils, but the price of the barrel ain't worth the oil when the season is over. Steer it towards home through the peace of some place to go. And I need you now. No other. Go ahead, get loud. Like thunder, the storm's coming down. You're my lighthouse, you save my soul. Magenta sky in the morning, less gentle by noon, means the white caps will surely kick the heel of the moon, and the stars that like ivory placed there to guide me home. And I need you now. No other. Go ahead, get loud. Like thunder, the storm's coming down. You're my lighthouse, you save my soul. You save my soul. You save my soul. Oh, I need you now. You keep waiting on me, can't keep waiting on me. Why you waiting on me? I'm gone. You keep waiting on me, can't keep waiting on me. Why you waiting on me? I'm gone. You know, there used to be a time when I would ask a group of people to sing with me, and this part would always lift us together. So, South Country Fair, I would say, would you like to sing this evening? There'd be a general reaction, and from there it would indicate that maybe you did. And I would follow through then by leading us with more singing like this. It goes, you keep waiting on me, can't keep waiting on me. Why you waiting on me? I'm gone. You keep waiting on me, can't keep waiting on me. Why you waiting on me? I'm gone. I'm gone. no other. Go ahead, get loud. Like thunder, the storm's coming down. You're my lighthouse, you save my soul. About a 4-year-old I know. You save my soul. Well, I have it on good authority that Scott Nolan sends his best. So it's I'm singing this song. I think it's kind of perfect. Well, he grew up west of Old High River. 40 years he can't forgive him. They only ever call one place home. Talk all day with no one listening. What folks around here call an honest Christian. Kind of man you'd feel blessed to know. Dependable as July rain. Never missed a baseball game. Had no children of his own, you see. Collect the change from Grandma's houndstooth couch. It's Easter down at the Waffle House. Some meals a man can't eat alone. Now as hard times sweep across the countryside, the working man needs a new song. It's for the kids, ain't in it for the money. Just something we can all sing along to. Well, he likes dogs and he loves horses. Spent a little time in the armed forces. Not a lot of options for a young man, you see. Gentle as a dove, quiet as a mouse. It's Easter down at the Waffle House. Always made him feel like family. 'Cause now as hard times sweep across the countryside, the working man needs a new song. It's for the kids, I ain't in it for the money. Just something we can all sing along to. 'Cause as hard times sweep across the countryside, the working man needs a new song. It's for my kin, I ain't in it for the money. Just something we can all I'm talking while sitting around a fire, 5 a.m. with Richard Inman playing around, or Mary L. Buckley, or my good friend Neville, or someone of the like. Just something we can all sing along to. That song called Easter at the Waffle House by the great Scott Nolan.
Ding dong.
What is that? Is that the doorbell ringing? Come in.
Hi.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Oh, I had to make this this video.
Oh yeah?
I have a little. I gotta play some songs.
Oh, great.
Please stay, Alicia Grace, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today. I don't know if you've heard of a festival called South Country Fair, Alicia, but I'm just, like I say, making a little video here for everybody. I'm suddenly thrown off by your beauty and don't know what to say. You're so captivating. You leave me breathless. I just don't know what to do with myself when you're around. And it's.
He's a charmer.
I was thinking about how we actually met at South Country Fair. Alicia, you should actually say hi to people first. Say hi.
Hi,
to
South Country, my home away from home. It's so weird speaking through a screen at you guys. I cannot wait till we can get together and love on each other. And thank you so much for having us. Maureen, Trent, Jill, Rye, thank you.
April. Say hi to Charlotte as well, and Jeremy and everybody. This is my surprise guest for the last half of the show. So sorry for the
so surprised.
Sorry for the drag on that first half. You know, now we're gonna pick things up and carry on here, dear. Let's sing a few together. It was funny how we met. The very first time that Alicia and I met was when I played South Country Fair, and I was in a really different place in my life than I am now. And I was almost in a hurry to leave, truthfully. I was riddled with anxiety, and I was so lucky that Scott and the band were there to carry me through and play my set without any rehearsal. Just picked up, and I couldn't do it alone that day. And it was so wonderful to get to know the environment and be there with everybody I knew. And I was told afterwards there was actually a huge dust storm just as I was pulling up and missed. And so the tornado happened, and then we all kind of stood together for this moment that, you know, I don't remember feeling bad now. I remember feeling the feeling that only comes when you're in a place and music and the right people and community can lift you and put you in a place, and it causes a spark. And I mean that with all my heart. And later that evening, while I was fumbling around waiting by the merch tent, I decided to get some macaroni and cheese, deep fried mac and cheese bites. And there was a young lady in the line behind me who tapped me on the shoulder and told me what a great job I did. And she's like, your set was so wonderful, and all these other things. Oh, sorry.
Technology.
There we go. And when I was thinking about standing in line there, and when you were talking to me and speaking about the show, and I always say I wasn't even in a place to see her yet. You know, I was so blinded by a different kind of pain and working through different things, and it was at a distance. I said thank you, and I'll never ever forget these mac and cheese bites. And it was just a special night for me, and things worked out for the better some years later. And happy to have well, I guess one of your Kids Rock camp workers helping me out now. So thank you, South Country Fair, for all you've done for me. A song called The Spark. So am I dreaming, or is this just how we're living now? Refuse to wake 'cause I have never been this close. You always think I'm leaving before I've had the chance to stay. Darling, it'll be okay. If you look me in the eyes, if you look me in the eyes, I say Don't be afraid of the fire, babe. I'd never let you burn. All these bridges we cross all have water underneath. When the ashes of a lost love make it hard to breathe, my love, if we burn, would you burn right next to me? And there's so much revealed when you take the time to know me for who I am, darling, just who I am. Don't be afraid of the fire, babe. I'd never let you burn. All these bridges we cross all have water underneath. When the ashes of a lost love make it hard to breathe, my love, if we burn, would you burn right next to me? I was in the dark the day that I met you. Now you expect me just to forget you. Act like the fire never burned. It was my solstice, my refuge. Sitting on the sun, I was so nervous to let you share with me this pain. Reason I don't take a day off. My intentions, they were pure. I'm just a beacon for chaos. If that fire ever burned, just let it burn. I said if that fire ever burned, just let it burn. Now sing, don't be afraid of the fire, babe. I'd never let you burn. All these bridges we cross all have water underneath. When the ashes of lost love make it hard to breathe, my love, if we burn, would you burn right next to me? And is it safe to say you are all macaroni and cheese bites? You're the flame, the fire, but most of all, you're the spark. Just kidding, my darling. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate all you do. Thank you for taking care, setting up the living room. And I love the tea, oh, that you made for me, so I could sing to your family on the internet once again, yeah. And here in this nice new house, not much to do but now sit around, maybe sing. Guess we'll call this the South Country song. Doesn't matter if we get it wrong. They're probably singing along, not knowing what to do, yeah. So please be here till the end of the show, till it's time to go. I hope everyone knows I got a real good gal. Oh, she's my real good pal. And I hope everyone's doing fine. All right, let's sing this one here. Alicia Grace, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, song I wrote about my mom and dad, about living with somebody. Well, short because the ends they had to meet. We're jumping and we both feel way too deep. share a space with barely any room. But you got me and baby, I got you. We're gonna pay the piper, didn't mean to fit the crime. We show up with our red lane one more time. I'd go anywhere though, can't you see? Long as I got you and baby, you got me. I got you and baby, you got me. So we can dance until they're knocking at the door. Live there till we don't live there anymore. Sacrifice a couple wants and needs. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. I got you and baby, you got me. And we're never really that far from the past. Thankfully, only good things last. I'd go anywhere though, can't you see? Long as I got you and baby, you got me. I got you and baby, you got me. So we can dance until they're knocking at the door. Live there till we don't live there anymore. Sacrifice a couple wants and needs. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. But we can dance until they're knocking at the door. Live there till we don't live there anymore. Sacrifice a couple wants and needs. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. We can dance until they're knocking at the door. Live there till we don't live there anymore. Sacrifice a couple wants and needs. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. Long as I got you and baby, you got me. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, let's do we should do another one from. You always sound so good singing this one, so let's sing this one. A song called Love Don't Ever Say Goodbye. Sweetheart, you ain't gotta be the sun today. Thank you for shining like you do. And mother, you can lay down for a little while and I'll take care of these dishes for you. Sister, the orange skies called our father home. Brother, I will hold you as you cry. Though the sun goes down, it comes back around. 'Cause love don't ever say goodbye. So February's lost a day, even shorter now. Born and died on the same day. You were bigger than a mountain, but still mountains fade away. Only the wind here in your place thought that when the old ship fell apart, I would too. Built me too strong through and through. And what you were don't fade away if we keep on living life. Cause love don't ever say goodbye. Love don't ever say goodbye. That's why nothing's a loss unless you want to lose it. Instead of going around, let's go through it. Cause you can't have the good without the bad sometimes. But it ain't bad, child. Cause love don't ever say goodbye. 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 Thank you. Sound great.
Thank you.
You know, I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to jet out of here too quickly because I just want to say ongoing thanks to everybody that put this together, and shout out to just the Morans folk, you know, to Jillian and just everybody that worked so hard to put all this together.
Trent and Jill did a lot of hard work on this, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you. It's been quite the time right now getting the new record together. You know, our house has been sitting on a secret for so long, and it felt so great to finally release Gospel First Nation. Alicia's debut recording. She was so great in the studio, and we were able to work back in June in a very small group. Just the people needed to be there, separated by room, and that was really great. And huge thanks to Alicia for singing on it, but to Scott Nolan and Jamie Sitar, Julian Bradford, Kevin McLean, Christian Degas, Patty Kusteruk, and Eric Lemoyne, all putting this record together. And it's really a beautiful historical piece of music that talks about my family, and so glad the reaction to it. People have been enjoying it. So if you haven't heard Gospel First Nation, please think of it as this expansion, like where I learned songs and everything. I'm so proud of it. I'm also super proud of the songbook, that if you like it, you can go over to gospelfirstnation.com and you can get the songbook completely free by donation. There's a high res PDF and a low res available for everybody wherever you are. Hopefully you can get it, and it's by donation, I say. So if you feel, if you're in a position to make a donation to Black Lives Matter Canada, the Downey Wenjack Foundation, and even Main Street Project here in Winnipeg does really great work with the people that need it. So thank you, South Country. You're always so generous and with your time. Thanks for having us this evening.
Miss you guys so much.
Can't wait to get back out there and play that.
Run around in my bare feet in the dirt.
I'm gonna have to camp.
Hug people.
I'm gonna have to camp next time. I've been told about the camping experience, and
Yeah,
it's
you've never been
something,
camping.
never been camping in my people camped for thousands of years, and we didn't want to.
We'll show them how it's done.
Yeah, be fine. But in this time, before we wrap up here, this is just a new song that Alicia and I like singing called Peace of Mind, and I think it's appropriate for right now, just with what we're all living through. Sending you guys lots of love and strength as we take ourselves into the winter season, and be steadfast in your responsibility, and be kind and patient with each other, look after one another. This song really speaks to now. You know, you can't put a price on peace of mind, and that's what this is about. Oh, you can't put a price on peace of mind. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You will come to a crossroad sometime in your life, and you'll find that you can't put a price on peace of mind. I don't need a mansion on Wellington, so long as I am mansion on the hill. To give me my bare feet, a voice and hands that till, and I will build my mansion on the hill. 'Cause you can't put a price on peace of mind. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You will come to a crossroad sometime in your life, and you'll find that you can't put a price on peace of mind. I don't need a 67 GTO, a rocket with some stickers on the side. Give me my bare feet and I'll walk door to door, and stand in the joy where I've never stood before. I will stand in the joy where I've never stood before. I will stand in the joy, I will stand in the joy. But you can't put a price on peace of mind. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You will come to a crossroad sometime in your life, and you'll find that you can't put a price on peace of mind. South Country Fair. What a time it's been. Thank you for having us. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You will come to a crossroad sometime in your life, and you'll find that you can't put a price on peace of mind. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. Oh, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to the show. Well, I know South Country has a wonderful evening lined up here, and again, Trent and Maureen and everybody that's putting this thing together. To my family and friends in High River, Alberta, and all the wonderful folks who have been a part of my journey in there. And shout out to Edmonton and Calgary and Alicia's family all over. Thanks for having us. Why not one more chorus here? 'Cause you can't put a price on peace of mind. No, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You will come to a crossroad sometime in your life, and you'll find that you can't put a price on peace of mind. Thanks, South Country Fair.
Hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. That was fantastic, and thank you very much, William and Alicia. That was a beautiful thing. So we've got about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes until the next show, and enough time to get a bowl of chips and a soda out of the fridge. And next up is Terra Lightfoot. I would like to remind you that we have a donation button at the website now at South Country Fair's website. So if you're feeling flush and you want to help us keep the lights on, please drop over to 3wsouthcountryfair.com and, I don't know, buy us a cup of coffee. I'd also like to, notes. So, Terra Lightfoot. It's been all over the world. Been to Music City, been to Nashville, and kind of found her footing in that place. And I'm not that familiar with Terra Lightfoot's material. I was looking forward to seeing her at the South Country Fair this last July, and denied. So this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this. I've heard good things. I forgot my list of sponsors, but I'm just going to throw that. I've got a graphic I'll throw up after Tara's set. So grab those chips, grab a soda, and we'll be back in 5. And we're back. It's a little bit like the old folk club days. Hey, Jim? Jim Mountain's watching us, I think. And Kaya. Hey, maybe Doug and Jill down south in New Zealand, too. Don't know what time it is there. It's just like the old days. And I wanted to give a couple of sponsors a shout out here. Of course, Alberta Foundation for the Arts and Canadian Heritage, Stronghold Brewing Company, CKUA, Festival Hall and Calgary Folk Music Festival and the Empress Theatre. But also Fort McLeod Glass, Rick and Tammy, and they're one of our sponsors for Kids Rock Camp, and to Economy Cashway Lumber, Ron Kingston. Thank you very much. Terra Lightfoot coming up immediately.
Hello, South Country Fair. I'm Terra Lightfoot. So pleased to be here with you tonight playing solo. You know, there's no rock band here, but I swear I'm going to use all the instruments that you see on this stage. So we're going to have some fun. We have like a whole hour together, I think. I'm going to start with a song about driving, and I wish I was driving to Fort McLeod, Alberta, but I'm not, because it's not safe to do that right now. But if I could, I would come. So, yeah, I'm going to start with a tune about driving. The stars of Dakota have been calling out your name. I'm lost inside their glowing twilight flame. Because I'm thinking of you, wondering if you are alright. I'm lost inside the stars again tonight. The Blues Boys in Chicago, they play loud and they play busy. The salty gin martinis made me dizzy. You know I'm sweet as honey, but my love, it don't come cheap. And each line on this road cries out for speed. And I pray for the sun to take these stars away. And I wait for you to tell me that you're here to stay, to stay. Ooh. We stopped the car in Fargo and I got pictures with that sign. Because I know you'll make it here sometime. And I'm still thinking of you, wondering if you are alright. I'm lost inside the stars again tonight. Oh, these fields in Iowa grow fast and they grow tall as summer season dies into the fall. My love, it don't come cheap, and sometimes it don't come at all. I'm lost inside the stars again, that's all. And I pray for the sun to take these stars away. And I wait for you to tell me that you're here to stay, to stay. Ooh. Super fun. Okay. There's no rock band, so I get to do whatever I want. I think I'm going to play songs from my new album for you tonight. I'm going to play a bunch of them. I think I'm going to start with one called Empty House, which is very special to me. And, I mean, it really fits the scene right now. Because I feel like I wrote it about being in a long-distance relationship. And currently, I feel like musicians and festivals across our country and across the world are in long-distance relationships. That's literally what we're doing right now. So yeah, this song is literally for you. You're my midnight snack, my morning glory. Baby, without you I'm in purgatory. A big newspaper without a story, chasing headlines down. I've been waiting for thin, I've been waiting ages. You're the ink and I'm the pages. All I really want to say is please don't leave me now. When you go, I'm up for rent. I am an empty house again. When you go, I got nothing left. I am an empty house again. So take my car, take half my wages. Take me to your favorite places. Hold me in those long embraces that I can't do without. 'Cause you're my midnight snack and my morning glory. Baby, without you I'm in purgatory. A big newspaper without a story, chasing headlines down. When you go, I'm up for rent. I am an empty house again. When you go, I got nothing left. I am an empty house again. When you go, I'm up for rent. I am an empty house again. When you go, I got nothing left. I am an empty house again. Thank you so much. It's really fun to hear all the applause coming through in the room right now. There's like 1,000 people here in this room with me. I'm kidding. There's no one here. So, but I'm assuming that you're applauding. That would be nice. That would make me happy. So let's go with that. I'm going to sing a song that I made a video for in Los Angeles. It was super fun. Obviously, it was super sunny, and it was just before the pandemic. And now I'm so grateful that, you know, I got to travel before it all happened. Anyway, this song is called It's Over Now. Gray concrete road whispers underneath the spinning wheels and autumn leaves. You were right, oh, and your lips so tight said they would figure it out. You can't have what's left. It's over now. Ex-lover. You and me, we were a masterpiece that never found a gallery. And if no one knows about the broader strokes, then how can we be history? It's over now. Ex-lover can't figure it out. You can't have what's left. It's over now. Ex-lover. Ex-lover. Ex-lover, ex-lover, you and me, we were a masterpiece that never found a gallery. It's over now. Ex-lover can't figure it out. You can't have what's left. It's over now. Ex-lover, 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 ex-lover. I'm going to take a break to tune my guitar right now. You're going to hang out with me while I do it. If you have a drink at home, I suggest you take a sip at this juncture. And write in the comments, whatever they are, what you're drinking, because I want to know. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep singing rock songs because that's what I really love. It's like my highest priority value, I would say. And I'm going to need a Terra Lightfoot pick for this one. Yeah, it's red. I think it's cute. This is a tune we also made a video for. It's called Paper Thin Walls, and it was the first single that we put out from the record. And it's super fun. It has tour footage of me and Eli and Frankie when we toured across the States with Toad the Wet Sprocket in 2019, I guess. But it feels like forever ago, and seeing that tour footage made me really think about, you know, how grateful I am to be able to do what I do. And if you check out the video, you'll be able to see how ridiculous we are and how much fun we have. Anyway, so here's the tune. It's called Paper Thin Walls. My heart is a hole in the road in the wilds of Ontario. You're the wind look in the window of a car just passing through. Your heart is a firefly chasing after in the summertime. It's so pretty when I see the light, but then it goes out again. Paper thin walls, I heard you on the other side. When you're done talking, tell me who is wrong and who is right. When you're driving, oh, a cherry tree, and I'm trying to learn to speak Japanese, so I can tell you how it looks to me when you're blooming in the spring, and your heart is a firefly I'm chasing after in the summertime. It's so pretty when I see the light, but then it goes out again. A paper thin walls, I heard you on the other side. When you're done talking, tell me who is wrong and who is right. And when you're driving, all your points so far home. Just tell me who is right and who done you wrong. Who done you wrong? Paper thin walls, I heard you on the other side. When you're done talking, tell me who is wrong and who is right. And when you're driving, all your points so far home. Just tell me who is right and who done you wrong. Who done you wrong? Okay, this is a song about the very first stage of love, which I think many of us may have gotten into during the pandemic. I don't know. I think love either came to us and like stuck with us, or it's like gone the opposite way. Either is fine. But this is a song about that beautiful time when you don't know what's wrong with the person. It's called No Hurry. I'm burning my blindness to your flaws. You're the only problem I can't seem to sleep off. And I get trouble every time you call my name. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Now I'm suffering the consequences. Running out of breath every time my mind runs wild. You are always where it goes, and I like to waste my time with you. There's no hurry, no hurry. I think I gotta see it to you. You and I, we fit together perfectly, and I hear trouble every time you call my name. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Now I'm suffering the consequences. Running out of breath every time my mind runs wild. You are always where it goes, and I like to waste my time with you. There's no hurry, no hurry. And now I'm suffering the consequences. Running out of breath this while. You are always where it goes, and I like to waste my time with you. And I know we feel the same, but you paint me alive. Can't see how I'll change with you. There's no hurry, no hurry, no hurry, no hurry. Cool. I'm suggesting another drink break. Whatever you're doing, take a break. Have a drink. This is a single from my last record. It's called Paradise. And pre-pandemic, I played it in Japan, in Australia, England, Germany, Hamilton, the United States, Alberta. I feel like I played it everywhere, you know? It's a song that brought me around the world. But now, it's just me and you guys. And I couldn't be happier. We danced the night away. Don't have to break the chain. Darling, please just do what you need. Oh, you don't have to explain your mistakes. Oh, we can try to keep ourselves up high. There's no reason why we give up on paradise. Yeah, we're dancing in the rain and we don't feel it. You give me just enough, but I'm still using you with one more, and some higher power will be the fortunate one. With our love, we can try to keep ourselves up high. There's no reason why we'd give up on paradise. Yeah, we're dancing in the rain and we don't feel it. We don't feel it. We don't feel it. We don't feel it. Our love is not a race. We give back what we take. And darling, I know we've got nothing to show for every plan that we've made. But it's okay. We can try to keep ourselves up high. There's no reason why dancing in the rain and we don't feel it. Oh, we don't feel it. Okay, I'm going to play you from the single on the last record to the single on my current record, and it's the title track. I'm really excited about this one. I love it. I love playing it with the band, but I'm excited to play it for the first time solo for you guys right now. It's called Consider the Speed. You got me all twisted up inside. My body's desire, my heart in denial. It's alright. I'll be okay for the night. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you were falling for me. The truth is that I'm gonna miss you when I laid it down. I'm twisted inside. It's alright. We'll be okay for the night. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you're falling for me. My dreams are coming true as I'm getting closer to you. I know there's nothing wrong and I'm barely holding on to you, to you, to you. You're my American big star boy, my loving baby, my heart is your joy. Come and see, I think you're better with me. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you're falling for me. Now this is supposed to be a crazy guitar solo, but because it's only me, it's just gonna be a regular backup part. The truth is real, I'm gonna miss you and I loving baby, my heart is your joy. Come and see, I think you're better with me. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you're falling for me. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you're falling for me. Run, run, run free. Consider the speed at which you're falling for me. Now on the record, at the very end, I don't know if you'll be able to, you wouldn't know this unless I told you, but I say, consider it, baby, just get in the truck. But I don't have a truck. So I don't know why I said that, but I feel like it's an Alberta kind of reference, really, Fort McLeod. Okay, I'm going to play a couple more for you here. I'm going to play a song from the new record. And this one came to me in a dream. And I have to say, as a songwriter, that hasn't happened to me a lot. But the way it happened was this. So my grandmother passed away in October, I guess it was 2018. And then a couple weeks after she passed, I had this dream about my grandpa. And he's still alive, still kicking. He's 84. He was a truck driver. Pretty cool guy. Anyway, in this dream, he sang me this whole chorus. And he can't sing in real life, so this was a big deal. I was like, whoa. So I woke up, I wrote it down. And it also uses very different chords from anything I would ever write. So I think that speaks to, I mean, I don't know where I got it, but it's called Ramblin' Rose. And And it's from my grandma Colleen. You grew up like a flower in the wrong place, and all could see the beauty of your rose. But the autumn round its leaves, and the petals fell to pieces. They were shivering in between two sidewalk stones. Time has let those petals wash away, and now I know what you were trying to say. So I'll let you go as long as you are leaving. I'll stay with you as long as you have left. And when it comes to your time, no reason and no rhyme, I know that I won't find you here again. I know that I won't find you here again. I was Mississippi bound, hell-bent on leaving. I was crying tears I pray you'd never see. For all our seasons lost, all the courage in your blood. Oh, you couldn't see past living without me. Now time has never offered guarantees, and the more I carry on, the less I need. So I'll let you go as long as you are leaving. I'll stay with you as long as you have left. And when it comes to your time, no reason and no rhyme, I know that I won't find you here again. I know that I won't find you here again. I know that I won't find you here again. I know that I won't find you here again. I know that I won't find you here again. Do you hear the sustain on that? It's still going. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna do another tender one for you. We drove 26 states in 42 days. We fell in love every night. We made every show and I played every solo. Then I slept in the backseat until we got home. Strong ocean surf, the aching got worse. I told you I'd never be yours. We crossed over the border out of California, pulled off on the shoulder to stand in the sun. Knowing that I could have lost you forever, nothing could change. to a man with no name, undergoing New Mexico moon. And you were still riding so high in my mind, coming in like a train through the cold desert night. New York, it came true, and I waited to find you. You told me you'd do what you could, and you left in the morning, no word and no warning, in a taxi that cost you far more than it should. And knowing that I could have lost you forever, nothing could drag me away from you now. And nobody tells you it's now or it's never. So take what you want before the going gets gone. Take what you want before the going gets gone. Take what you want before the going gets gone. We drove 26 states in 42 days. We fell in love every night. We played every show when I stared out the window, and I slept in the backseat until we got home. Okay, so we've reached the point in the set where I feel the need to keep on going, and I hope you do too. And that's what I wrote this tune about. I wrote it about a woman called Norma Gale. She was a pretty rad lady. She was a country star in the 1970s from Moncton, New Brunswick, if you believe that. And she made it big. She went to Nashville, played the Grand Ole Opry. She went on 2 dates with Conway Twitty. And I heard the second one was in a plane. But that's not how she died. Anyway, she had this wild life, and she was like, you know, living on the road, making money as a musician, as a woman, solo. But the catch is that she had a young son that she was raising as a single mom. So I wrote this song for her and her son Mark. It's called Norma Gale. We stayed in White River, and we drank it dry. Did you feel as lost as I did when your father left us lonely? When the money ran too low, when I knew the bar was empty, I knew I had to keep on going. I knew I had to keep on going. I was an angel every morning, and I was a devil in the night. And did you feel as lost as I did when your father left us lonely? When the money ran too I was working every night while you were picking up the change, and I sang to you, my darling, each time I walked away. I know you had to go, I couldn't stay, and in a brilliant flash of silver I saw my life inside a gun. Did you feel as lost as I did? You cried half the way to Graceland in the middle of the night, with your head upon my shoulder. I knew I had to keep on going. I knew I had to keep on going. Oh, I knew I had to keep on going. I had to keep on going. Oh, I knew I had to keep on going. I knew I had to keep on going. Okay. I'm going to play a song for you on the piano called I Love You So. And I actually wrote this one on piano. That's where it first came to me, in my basement rehearsal space in Hamilton, Ontario. It's not actually a very lovely space. It's concrete, but, you know, songs can come to you anywhere. So here it is. It's called Love You So. Young blood heating up. You traveled hard and you played rough. And did you find where you belong? In the greatest chord of your favorite song. You were helpless, neither with the diamond stone. I was selfish, happy on my own. Oh, oh, I love you so. Oh, oh, I love you. So come stay with me and be my love. With streets below and stars above, and I will sing this song to you each morning, each night, each afternoon. You were selfless, walking through the violet light. I was helpless, caught inside your eyes. Oh, oh, I love you so. Oh, oh, I love you. Oh, oh, I love you so. Oh, oh, I love you. to. I'd do anything with you, go anywhere if it was with you, because you were helpless, near with a diamond stone, and I was helpless, happy on my own. Oh, oh, I love you so. Oh, oh, I love you. Oh, oh, I love you so. Oh, oh, I love you. Oh, this isn't really the right guitar for this song, so I'm just going to switch guitars here. 1 second. Oh, that was easy. The magic of playing the guitar. Speaking of, I want to thank my friends who are helping me film and, do all the sound and stuff here tonight. Max Stewart is on the audio, and Adam Marshall is on the video. So thank you very much, guys, for helping me with the guitar switching and all kinds of other things. So next, I want to do a special song that I wrote when I was on tour with a fantastic person, Bruce Coburn. I'm sure that you might know him. An amazing Canadian person, an amazing guitar player, an amazing songwriter. I respect him so much. And getting to open his tour across Canada was one of the greatest all-time experiences for me musically. And I would listen to him warming up backstage before his set, and what he was doing was better than what I ever did in my set. So I was really inspired by him, I'm sure you can tell, and I wrote this riff on that tour. And I couldn't figure out what to call this song. So at first, I called it Bruce Song. But then the words came, and now it's called Midnight Choir. So here it is, Midnight Choir. Not so much a stone, no dark time, living in a straight line, and I don't wanna go back now. I don't wanna go back now. I don't wanna go back now no more. I was up singing shapes with the midnight choir, was lost in LA with the young and wild. Gotta ride back home in the pickup truck, 'cause you know I had to run, and it feels so good, and it feels so good. midnight choir. Was lost in LA with the young and wild. Gotta ride back home in your pickup truck, 'cause you know I had to run. And it feels so good. And it feels so good. It feels so good. Now if you can sing it with me, you just go feels so good. You try it at home. Feels so good. Now if you're at home and you're going, I can't do that, then do this. Feels so good. One more time, everybody together. Feels so good. I was up singing sheets with the midnight choir. I was lost in LA with the young and wild. Gotta ride back home in your pickup truck, 'cause you know I had to run. And it feels so good. And it feels so good. And it feels so good. And it feels, 'cause you know I had to I think it's time to switch guitars again. Oh, looks like I switched to ukulele. Whoops. Not whoops. I meant to do it. The magic of studio magic. Again, I want to thank my friends Adam and Max who are running the audio and video for us. And I want to thank the South Country Fair for supporting artists like me and bringing us to you. And thank you for coming to this live stream. I really appreciate you, and I hope you had a good time. And I hope to see you down the road, like for real. I hope that can happen. Anyway, so this last song that I'm going to play is it's a pretty tender one. When I was writing songs for Consider the Speed, I had like a version of writer's block that I couldn't overcome. I was like sequestering myself. I was second guessing myself as a human, as a songwriter. I was really not in the most wonderful place. And I was kind of really into my own thing, like not looking outside in any way and not seeing how awesome it really was. So I'm in Nashville. I'm writing tunes. Nothing good is coming to me. And I'm not happy about it. I'm kind of like thinking too much about it. And so I go out for a drive. It's like a Saturday night in Nashville. And I end up almost slamming into two wild horses in the middle of the Franklin Pike, which is this, it's like a speedy little rural highway. There's mansions on either side. And horses definitely don't belong in the middle of the road. They were unattended. So, of course, as the classic Canadian, I pull over and I'm like, what am I going to do? I need to corral these horses. I have no, I'm like, do I get my belt and like wrap it around their bridle? Like what, it was kind of intense. I didn't know what to do. And perhaps that's the Ontario in me. But anyway, I realized about 5 days after that, they ran off into the night and everything was good. And then 5 days later, the whole record, basically, all the songs just came to me like one by one. It totally got me out of my writer's block because I realized I was living in the past. I was freaking out about the future, but I was never really just in the present. And those two wild horses just shot me straight there, and I realized what really mattered, you know? So this is quite a tender one for me, and I hope you like it. And thanks for sticking with me. I'm Terra Lightfoot from Hamilton, Ontario. 2 wild horses on Saturday night. They got loose near the Franklin Pike. Mother and baby just mindlessly grazing. They're blind to the cars that flew by. I was knocking on doors of the gold-gated mansions, slipping on silk and champagne. And nobody knew what the right thing to do was, so 2 wild horses ran away. Five long days later, I'm troubled about where I was when this all began. I was strumming my fate in a little apartment. I played to my heart's content. I was a specter who stumbled all over the city. I haunted the barrooms till dawn. And in misty white mornings I faded to dust while the birds sang a sunrise song. Felt so close to grace, and lucky don't even come close to the feeling I get when I see your face. There's nothing that I wouldn't give to be near you, to be there when you need a friend. We are 2 wild horses on Saturday night. I will wander with you till the end. Thank you so much, South Country Fair. It's been a true pleasure. I'm Terra Lightfoot from Hamilton, Ontario, and I want to thank Adam and Max on AV and to you for being here with me. I love you guys so much. See you soon. Bye.
Well, that was fabulous, Tara. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you at some point with the full band. That'll be exciting. I mean, you're strong all by yourself. We're done, but next weekend there's some stuff coming up. First of all, tomorrow, if you know Lise Schultz, she's going to be doing Nia like she does on Saturday and Sunday mornings at South Country Fair, direct from SCF Studio. Tomorrow at 2:30. It's Sunday, November 8th. And next weekend, Saturday, November 14th, November 15th, we've got 2 shows at Festival Hall in Calgary. Emily Triggs on Saturday, so these 7:30 p.m. and then a session with Chris Demeanor, Brooke Wiley, and Mark Sadler Brown at 2:30 on Sunday. That's next week on the 15th of November. And I have to thank John and I have to read their names. John and Jordan and Liam at Festival Hall, because they're dealing with the production there. And Carrie Clark, who was the AD of Calgary Folk Festival, for all of her support and for helping us promote these shows and just everything, actually. Listen to her show on Mondays. She's real good on the CKUA. Anyway, that's that. That's today. That's the first one. Thank you, William Prince and Alicia and Terra Lightfoot. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful evening. Thank you very much. Take care. Whatever you do, don't drive anywhere tonight. Holy smokes, has the weather changed?